I will show you the power of a Belmont!
Yeah! Ha!
Showtime!
Castlevania 3: Dracula's Curse is released on 2008. This is the third Castlevania game produced for the NES. It was known as Devil's Castle Legend in Japan. Much like the Game Boy game Castlevania the Adventure, the game is prequel to the original Castlevania game. Number 2. The Japanese version has several other differences. Instead of using a stabbing dagger, Grant throws daggers as his main attack. Some enemies do less damage in the Japanese version and had their sprites changed for the Western release. Some instances of nudity on the enemies were also censored. The Japanese version had slightly different backgrounds in many stages and had special effects not seen in the North and European release. Number 3. The North American and PAL versions have several hidden features that can be accessed by entering a certain name for the player, which includes starting the game with 10 lives by entering the name Help Me, the option to start the game with any of the 3 spirit partners and to access the second, more difficult quest. These features are not present in the Japanese version. Number 4. Sypha and her compatriots Alucard and Grant, who had fought alongside Trevor against Dracula, became known as the legendary Three Warriors, and their tales were passed down from generation to generation of Belmonts. Sypha had passed along great magic abilities to some of her descendants, most noticeably just Belmont, who would be born 250 years later. Her descendants would face Dracula many times over the next 500 years. Number 5. Castlevania Dracula's Curse is the first game in the series to lay an explicit connection with Dracula and real-life Vlad III. The game draws inspiration from Bram Stoker's novel and states that Dracula is an evil sorcerer, which was also brought forward in the novel. The only difference being that in the novel, he became a vampire after his death, whereas in the game, he got his powers from an evil deity. This is further implied by the setting, which is 15th century, implying to take place in 1476, the year that the real Tempest died. This is also the official date given in the series timeline, which was published later. Number 6. Castlevania is a game referenced by horror films. Alucard is another movie reference on the game. His name is taken from the 1943 film Son of Dracula. Number 7. Castlevania 3 Curse of the Dracula has contributed many things to future Castlevania releases. This is the first time the series introduced Belnades family, which has members that appear in other Castlevania titles, and Alucard was first introduced on this series. Number 8. There are 4 different endings. Each endings differ on which partner you pick. If the game is completed without any other playable character, the game will show only Trevor watching the castle as it crumbles. Number 9. Sypha, we all know she is a woman, but on the PAL and NTSC version of Dracula's Curse, there was a mistranslation and Sypha was identified as a man. Number 10. During the boss fight on the 3rd stage, you can see bursts of lightning in the clouds. If you throw a dagger at the Cyclops precisely at the point when a lightning bolt is about to strike down, its energy will collect into the dagger as it makes contact and thus electrocute the beast, taking off 1/4 of its health. So that is the top 10 facts about Castlevania Dracula's Curse. Be sure to check out the other videos. Peace out.